Hey everyone, hey aerial rockstars, welcome to another aerial live workout. And I am so happy for everyone who is joining me today again for another fun aerial workout. And I just want to quickly reintroduce myself before we start with the workout because there are so many new people in this group. So thank you so much for joining this Aerial, Rockstar, and Female Entrepreneur Group. Really happy and excited to have you here. And so just so you know who I am actually, because I know so many of you are new. So my name is Lisa Imbrugli. Currently, we are living in Portugal, but the last 6 years we've been living in Malta, and we're from Germany originally, but now we are based in Portugal. And my main job is working as a spiritual business coach, and at the same time I also combine the aerial yoga in my coaching, and at the same time also running a company together with my boyfriend. So I actually have two businesses. And what I really love to teach everyone is not just aerial yoga or business, but I really love to combine it because I think that we really need to take care more of ourselves, of our body, and then our business is able to grow. So we need to live healthy and balanced, and at the same time, we can work and grow our business. So that's my passion. And this class today, it's a mixture of aerial yoga, like the classic aerial yoga, and some flips and tricks. I try to keep the balance a bit between both because I find both is super important. So we need some energy, but we also need some really nice flow and stuff to strengthen first and stretch first before we do the flips and tricks. And we also need to do a proper warm-up before we do the flips and tricks to prevent any injuries, because we don't want, muscle pain. Some of you who don't exercise daily or really regularly, you might have some muscle pain afterwards. That's totally normal. But what I don't want you to have is like long-term injuries, because what we want to do is right now, before the flips and tricks, we will warm up our body. So just let me quickly check if everything is working. Okay, great. So it seems to work well, and so thank you for being here, everyone. I can see there are some people here, like at least 7 of you are watching live, so feel free to put in the comments. I would love to know where are you from, and is there anything specific you would love to see in the upcoming workouts? So please let me know in the comments. I would totally love to see where you are from. I always find it super exciting. And then we will hop over to the workout. So I'm just checking if there are any comments coming in. And also please let me know if you have any pains at the moment. If there's someone of you who has some struggles anywhere, headache or whatever, back pain, anything, just feel free to put it in the comments, because I can build up on that and I can create classes especially fit for you. So before we start with the workout, I want to make sure that you are all healthy. So if you feel unwell in any way, please really take it slow. And if you have any headache or vertigo or any like bone injuries recently and you are recovering, then please don't do most of the exercises. So you could do the warm-up or the stretching, but if you are totally healthy, you can do everything. That's all fine. Okay, cool. So thank you for the comments and greetings to Wisconsin. Really great to have you here. Okay, great. Okay, so there's one with shoulder pain. Okay, so if you have shoulder pain, where is it? Okay, Abby. No, who is it? Yeah, Abby. So Abby, if you have any shoulder pain, because we are going to do a shoulder stand, so we will do an inversion later on and do a shoulder stand. So you might not want to do this exercise. So you might want to skip this one. But I can, again, like advise you on this during the workout. Okay, so I hope you all have some water with you. So if not, please grab some water right now. And if you like, you can also listen to your own music. Or another option, if you like, I can also quickly share one of my playlists with you. And I created this playlist, well, for me originally to listen to some aerial yoga, some aerial yoga flow thingies to really have some cool music that actually goes together well with aerial yoga and flips and tricks. So this is the link for you if you want to check out my personal playlist I like to listen to when I do aerial flips and tricks and yoga. Hi, I'm Melinda. Thank you for joining from Vienna. Okay, so I guess we are ready to start. So I'm taking off my socks, and I really recommend you do the same because you will have more grip on the mat, and also you won't get stuck in the material if you have no socks on. So we are ready to go. And so, like I explained, first of all, we will do a classic warm-up and combine it with some, let's say, normal aerial poses. And then later on, during the whole workout, we will also include some flips and tricks. So you also have some fun stuff, apart from the fun aerial flow. And afterwards, we will go in a nice meditation. Okay, so we want to start. So for starting, I want you to just stay in front of your hammock, and you can stay shoulder wide. And then I just want you to stay in here. So have the hammock supporting your upper back. And just open your arms sideways. Close your eyes. And really relax and come into your body, be present, and really notice how you feel today before we start with the workout. I want to make sure that you really tune in today's class and you are here, not only with your body, but also with your mind. So to tune in today's class, make sure you close your eyes, just hang in your hammock. Open up and take 3 deep breaths in your belly to get some fresh energy and arrive in today's class. So take 1 deep breath in your belly and breathe out. Take another deep breath in your belly and breathe out slowly. Take another deep breath in and breathe out. Okay, I hope you're a bit more into this class with some small breathing we did right now. And now I don't want to bore you with too much breathing exercises, but that's actually what I'm going to do more and more, because the breathing exercise will help you, like your whole body and your mind during the day and also in the classes. So we will start with a normal workout now, but I would also highly recommend to check out some of my former classes I did. You will find some of them on Facebook in this group, or also on YouTube, where I did some pranayama, because it helps you to really calm down and really enjoy the moment and be in the moment and to have the focus. It will help you with aerial, it will help you with flips and tricks, but also with work. And also I added some other breathing exercises to really get up the energy if you sometimes feel a bit tired. Okay, so let's start, and we will start in this position. Just put your hands behind your back, or behind your head, and lean to one side and the other side. And really make sure to go down with the legs as well, because we want to start warming up your legs, and at the same time you should feel a slight stretch in here on the side. And breathe in if you go up, and breathe out if you go down. So it's like And really make sure to engage the leg if you move on the leg and have the body weight on the leg to warm up the legs, because most of the time we are working more with the upper body, and we also want to work on the legs so we don't want to forget them. And I'll repeat this a few more times. If you hear any coughing in the background, that's my boyfriend. He just had some water, and it seems it's too much water for him or something. So just ignore the coughing. Okay, so I guess we are ready with this one, and then step behind the hammock and we will warm up our legs and then our arms to start with a real aerial flow in the flips and tricks. So put the leg in here, and maybe you want to get rid of the leggings, so really have the material on your skin and make sure it's above the ankle, and really press down and engage the leg. So if you engage the leg, it will help you from stopping the hammock sliding up. And really make sure to stay nice and straight and open up to the side. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now you can bring it towards the other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now you can have the leg in here and grab as high as you can and lean forward. This is like the warrior position, and if you feel stable enough, you can also get rid of the arms and really have them together in various pose. Engage the whole body, especially your core muscles, so your legs and your arms, and look outwards in the ceiling or into the sky or on your hands. And breathe. Make sure to really engage the neck on the ground and push in the hammock for a deeper stretch. And when you're ready, open the back leg towards the side and have both arms long in the warrior 2 position and look above your fingertips. Really make sure to engage the legs and be in one straight line. So don't stay in here like this or something, or like that. You really want to be in one line with the whole body. Then with the next breath, so if you breathe out, lean forward, still with the arms nice and straight in one line. If you want a bit more of a challenge, you can also open up towards the other side. And you can either look down or also towards the side, depending how you feel today, how your neck feels. Then get out of this pose, and we will switch legs now. Okay, so again, make sure to really stay nice and straight. You want to make sure that you don't stay here like this because you have been sitting on the computer the whole day. And you also don't want to stay here like this, but really nice and straight. So quickly get your shoulders up, roll them backwards, and then just let them fall down. Get your hands back in prayer position and really press the palms together for more stability, and engage the whole leg Those of you who have the hammock a bit higher or who are not that flexible, you might already feel a slight stretch in the leg right now. And then open up towards the side. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now move crosswards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we are going in the warrior positions again. So grab up high, make sure the back leg is showing towards the front, and lean in the hammock. Push in the mat for deeper stretch, and you will feel a slight stretch in both legs. And when you're ready, close your eyes and breathe in your belly. Now get out of this pose, open up towards the side to go in the warrior two. Make sure you're in one line with your whole body and slightly look up above your fingertips. Now with your breath, if you breathe out, move forwards. Then still have both arms nice and straight. You can either stay here and breathe for a few seconds, or if you want something more challenging, move sideways. So have the right arm on the outside of the left knee or the other way around, depending on which leg you're using right now. And then either look downwards or upwards. Now with this leg, it can feel different compared to with the other leg. So don't worry if you can't make it in this pose. If you want to stay in here, it's totally fine. Now get out of this pose and you can stay right here. And we're going in the dancer's pose to warm up our whole body and engage all muscles. So move the leg behind you and have the leg that's on the ground like beneath the anchor point of your hammock. And you can either have the material in the cross position like I have above you, or you can also have it in this way. So if you're not that flexible, have it without the crossing. If you're more flexible and strong, you can cross the hammock above you. And then push in the material to have the leg higher. And make sure you don't open up sideways, but really stay straight in one line. So keep the knee inwards. And engage all muscles. Push in the hammock to open up more and engage the leg. Now get out of this pose and put in another leg. So I'm not explaining how you're going in this pose because like most of you already watched my previous live streams, but I'm quickly going to check if there are any questions. Okay, no questions. I guess you will just keep on going and you're still with me. So if you have been staying in this pose, you can slowly get out of it right now. Okay, so now step behind the hammock and put both wrists inside. Make sure that the back is nice and straight and then open up towards the side, and you should feel a stretch in the side. Now you can do this in your own pace, but you should open at least 10 times on both sides. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so I really want... Hi Johanna, thank you for joining as well. Okay, so next thing what we are going to do is to get some more strength in your upper body. We are going to pull us up on hammock to really engage the core muscles and also the arms to make your upper body nice and strong, so you will manage the flips and tricks more easy in future. Before we are going to do this, make sure to really warm up your wrists, so fold the hands and just wriggle them from one side to the other. Make it as fast as you can, and then slow down and move the wrist in one direction, so warm up your wrists. And when you are done with one direction, make sure to also warm up the wrist in the other direction. Okay, so then step behind the hammock. You can stay shoulder width apart, and then put your arms in the material and wrap them around once, like this, and wrap them around twice. When you wrap it up, make sure the hammock is above your lower arms, so it should be on the upper arms and not on here, and it should be here. So really make sure it's in the upper part. Then grab high, and you're going to pull yourself up, so like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so I guess if you haven't been warm, now you are warm. So you can go in a short recovery pose, so unfold the material and then jump in your hammock in a seated position. Okay, so if you're in the seated position, you can start warming up your neck. So just roll your neck around towards one side, better make it slow than too fast. And then move towards the other side. Okay, then get the arms behind your head and push a tiny bit down so you have a slight stretch in your neck. And then open up towards the back. Okay, you can stay in here in the seated position. And now what I really want to make sure of, if you have any pains in your shoulder, like Ari just told us at the beginning of the class, then don't do the next position and maybe just do something else for fun, or just stay in the recovery pose and watch us while we're doing this, because I don't want you to do the shoulder stand if you have any shoulder pain. So for this, okay, cool. Hi Gary, thanks for joining as well. So if you didn't warm up properly, please make a short warm up if you just joined the class now, because we are just going to start with some inversions and I want to make sure that you have a nice warm up. So we are going in the shoulder stand or in the Superman position, and I'm going to show it one time so everyone's able to do it with me. If you already know what to do, just feel free to go in the pose right now. So for the shoulder stand on the Superman, you are going to sit in the hammock and then have the material behind you, and it should be supporting your upper body as well. So if you lean down, make sure that both the shoulders are covered, and then you can grab high on the hammock above you and slowly step in the hammock. Now if you want to move in the hammock with your whole body, just have your bum go up, so move your hip upwards so you can walk more easily in the material. Then cover your legs. If you need to, you can also go without it if you already know what to do. Then grab high above you, like on both sides of the material, and move your head up and have both legs leaning on the material above you. And you can stay in this pose for a few seconds. Now I'm also going to show it from the other side. So go in the shoulder stand. So what you want to do is make sure if you go on the shoulder stand to have the shoulders covered, and also if you want an easier version, the legs at least up to your knee. Move up with your hip and push the legs upwards, and then let them lean on the material. And you can also get rid of your hands and, for example, put them in a prayers pose. Now stay here for a few seconds and breathe. If you stay here, you will get fresh blood in the head, and the spine fluid will move more towards your head. So we will have lots of fresh energy in your upper body now, and also you will have some endorphins, so the hormones that make you feel happy. So whenever you do inversions, it will also help to lift up your mood. To get down, just slide down slowly, and then you can stay in here with the shoulders still covered and get one leg out of the material. So it should look like this. One leg is still covered and the other leg is out of the hammock. And then you're going to push the hip and the legs up again and put them behind your body. So this is the plow pose. Others also call it the mosquito. And once you have been in this pose, slowly open up and you're in the flying plank or the vampire. For this, really engage the leg that's in the hammock and also your core, and then step down with the foot on the ground that's not in the material and open up So once you're here, you should also feel a stretch in the leg that's still on the ground. So push back the leg that's in the air and lean forward, and you should feel a stretch in the leg that's on the ground. Then slowly get out of this pose. And we will do this one more time with the other leg. So jump in and then move backwards, cover the shoulders, walk inside your hammock. And then have the other leg out of the hammock. And you're going to flip into the cloud pose. And you can also stay in here if you like, or those with any shoulder pains or neck problems, open up in the vampire. You can also have the leg already downwards if you like. And then step down on the mat and open up. So this should be a slight stretch for the leg on the ground. And you can also push more backwards with the leg that's on the ground. Then slowly get out of this pose. And then we can prepare ourselves for the first, a small easy flip. For the first flip, step on the hammock with one foot, so bunch up the fabric. Step inside and get up. When you're here, if you like, you can quickly go into the tree pose. But what I really want to show you right now is a small flip. So if you're here with one leg inside, get one arm inwards and then hold yourself on the hammock and turn sideways. And then put one leg in here. So flex the leg, put it inside of the hammock, and then you can just roll around your whole body to twist the material around yourself. So what you want to do is twist one time and then step in the material so it's below the knee and just roll around it. Now, if you like, you can also slowly push in here. So make sure that the material is below your knee and not upwards. If this is already enough for you and you are in this pose, you can stay in here. Or if you have the ceiling height, you can also twist around another time. Just make sure the material won't go above your knee. Now I can't do this second roll because my ceiling height isn't high enough. So I'm just going to stay in here in this position. So whenever you are in this pose, really make sure that the material isn't going up or above your knee, but it stays downwards. You can really push in the material with the leg that's on the hammock, and the other one just will be flexed with pointed toes, and then open up towards the side. Now get out of this pose, and you can switch legs. So for this, again, step inside the material, get one arm inside, move to the side, have one leg already in the hammock, and then you are going to twist around yourself, then push the material down and roll up. Now you can just slide in the material, and now if you are in this position, it shouldn't be pressing on your knee if you move in the material. So just slowly push it down a bit if you need to. well, you will need to, probably, if your ceiling height isn't that high. You will notice that if you have more fabric, it's going to be easier to stay in this pose. And when you're in here, just open your arms in this flying pose. Now you will notice this pose will be easier and it will be even much more nice if you have a high ceiling. Now I limited myself with the ceiling height and also with the length of the hammock inside, but you can find some even nicer looking poses similar to this on my Instagram channel, where I had a higher ceiling height because I was outside. Okay, let me quickly check. Okay, no questions. Okay, so we can continue and prepare ourselves for another fun flip. So this time the flip will be more work for your upper body because you have to pull up yourself. So what we will do now, we will go in the goddess pose, then we will do the inverted pigeon to go down, and then we will roll and flip on the side. So I'm going to show it to you first. Now if you already know what to do, you can also go with me. If you don't know what to do, just have a look at it and then I'm going to explain it. Okay, so you're in the goddess pose, and then you want to grab on both sides, with both arms on one side, and lean down, and you can go in the inverted pigeon, enjoy the swing, and then you need to pull yourself up again, and you're in this pose, hanging here. And then you can just flip your body against the hammock. And then you can go out of it again, nice and slow, and open up. So this is what we will do now. So for this, just step in front of your hammock and then straddle back. And if you like, you can also open up and enjoy the swing for a few seconds, because you know inversions are really good for our body to get some fresh air, fresh energy, and also to have some relaxation for our spine. And when you are done with enjoying the swing, pull yourself up in the goddess pose. And once you're here, if you like, you can also make a small split, or you can already start to grab on both sides. Grab with both hands on one side, and then just roll yourself, like let yourself kind of fall towards the front. And make sure to hook your knee so the material is hooked beneath your knee. And you can make the other leg straight, point your toes, and just hang here for a bit in the inverted pigeon. Now when you are done hanging there, go back, climb up again, and climb up and have the material slide beneath one of the legs. And then push yourself, your whole body, twist your body on one side. So lean against the fabric and make yourself really small. Then slowly get out of this pose again, still with the material hooked beneath your knee. Make sure to point the toes so it looks nicer and straighten the leg. And let yourself go and open up the arms. You are again in the inverted pigeon. And when you're ready, open up both legs sideways. Now we will do the same with the other side, of course, so both sides are properly worked out. Now, if you have any questions, feel free to put it in the comments. Otherwise, I'm just going to continue with this. So, I'm going to have the material untwisted again. And what we will do now is we will use the other leg now. So, straight back and open up. If you like, enjoy a small swing in the monkey position, or also just hold on the mat and then push backwards to have another stretch for the neck and the back muscles. This is especially nice for someone with shoulder pain to just relax everything in the body. If you like, you can also just check out a bit. And then grab high again to go in the goddess pose. And if you're here, make sure to now hold yourself on the other side of the hammock. But before we go in this, I want to make sure that we will also strengthen our arms a bit more. So we will do 2 ninja poses, one side and the other. Now for this, make one leg straight, and with the same arm, like where the leg goes straight, you will push in the material and make the leg nice and straight, and the other leg will be flexed. So this is the ninja pose. And stay and breathe. Now we move towards the other side, make the other leg nice and straight, and push in the material. Okay, now grab on one side with both arms, the other side that you did before, and go in the inverted pigeon. Once you're done, climb up again, and the material slide behind, slide down and slide beneath one of the legs, and twist your whole body against the material. And when you're done, just go in the inverted pigeon again. And then open up. Okay. Let me see if you have any comments. Okay, seems everyone was able to do it, so that's great. Now what we will do, we will quickly go in one recovery pose. So just lean sideways. So you might feel some tingling in your arms or your fingers, or any pains in your core if you press the whole body against the fabric. So just feel into your body how it feels after doing the small sequence. Okay, so there's one tiny flip I'm going to show you. Maybe some of you know it already. Because what I don't really like, no, I need to find the edge, okay. What I really don't like, what I find really not really looking nice is if you just jump in the hammock like this. So probably you know there are some nice ways to do that. So for this, just unfold the whole material, then grab it on the edge of the fabric and have it behind your back. Make sure to cover the shoulders and then lean forward and slide up the arms. So the arms are on the side and upwards, and then fold the material a few times. So bunch it up and then just jump up and roll in front of you. And now you are sitting more nice in the hammock and enjoy the swing, and you can also move your arms inwards and then outwards again, so it will also look a bit nicer if you just seated in the hammock. Okay, now we will go down for some stretching, because probably for most of you it was already kind of enough for today for the workout, and I will leave in this class for about a week, and afterward it will be moved to YouTube. So if you want to go over this class again, you can always do so. So sit down and really sit on your bum. So we will be working a bit more on the arms and the core now to really make you fit for more flips and tricks to come. And for this, put in the wrists, wrap around the fabric once, and you can now fold the arms, or you can also just hold on the fabric. Now have both feet like mat distance apart from each other, and then push up your whole body, lean backward with your neck, and then make both legs straight. So now you're in the fish pose. Make sure to engage the arms and the core, and breathe. Then slowly sit down and go on your knees and just lean forward. Now we are going to open up in the cat and the cow position. So roll your neck and roll your back for the cat, and then open up with your whole body in cow position. So this is especially a nice position for everyone who works a lot on the computer. Now, if this was enough for you already, we will go in the Cobra. And for the Cobra, move your body towards the front. And if you don't have strong back muscles, stay in here or open up, have the hips falling down on the mat. And stay here for a few seconds. To get out of it, engage the core muscles and your arms. Round your back afterwards and have the head hanging down. And we will do a counter pose now, so knee down. And then have your whole body hanging backwards. And just relax here for a few seconds. Then slowly get up. And now you can either do a hamstring stretch sitting in the hammock, or you can also just stay on your mat if it's like as you like. I'm going to do it in the hammock right now because I think it's way more fun. So sit in the hammock. And make sure that you really have the legs open to both sides. If you like, you can also close the legs for a few seconds. And just stay here and breathe a bit. Then open up and move to one side. So hold on the feet on the right side. And then move towards the other side, still with a straight leg. And now sit upwards in your hammock for a stretch for your arms. Have one arm flexed and push down with the other hand. And then have the other arm flexed and push down again, so you have a stretch in here. Alright, now you have earned your rest in Shavasana. You can lie down in the hammock. Just make sure your whole body is supported by the hammock. Or you can also sit down on the ground. Whatever you like, you can do anything you like right now. So we will slowly tune out of the class. Okay, great. So Gary, it's amazing you were able to do all of it. That's great. And okay, Lily got delayed it, so you might just want to redo the class. So sit down or lie in your hammock as you wish, and we'll slowly tune out of today's class. Really take these minutes with you to really have some relaxation before you either start your Sunday or tune out of your weekend and start a new week. So have your eyes closed and feel in your body. And just focus on your breath. Let your breath flow naturally. And then check if there are any pains in the body, in tingling, if anything got loose. I can also make everything really tight for a few seconds, so really engage all the muscles and then let go of all the muscles again. Really make you feel relaxed. And what we will do now is we will check in a bit more in your emotions, any feelings that come up. We want to make space for a new, shining you, for your aerial rockstar self. And for this, I want you to focus on your emotions. So get rid of anything that holds you back. Get rid of any old beliefs, any old baggage. Just let it go, accept it and let it go. And make space for the rockstar self you have inside yourself. Now think of a moment where you felt really angry with someone, really sad, or also very ashamed, maybe even of yourself. Feel back in the moment you felt this. And now try to focus on your body. Like in which area of your body, if you go back in this situation, which area of your body does it feel tight? So if you tune in and think about a situation you felt sad or angry or ashamed, can be anything happened recently or in your childhood. Like where do you feel any pain or anything that's tight, that's pulled together? Maybe it's like a stone in your throat, or your stomach is like squeezing itself together. Maybe anything in the chest gets tight. And start breathing in this area where you can feel this uncomfortable feeling. Really let this emotion sink in you and try to accept it. It's there, it's just an emotion. You have control of your whole emotions. Your mind doesn't control you, and your emotions don't control you. It's you that has the control of your emotions and thoughts. And whatever it is you think or feel, it will shape your own reality. So let go of this old feeling that still sits in there and accept it. Say, okay, you are still there, and it's okay you are there, but I'm ready to let go. I'm ready to open up, claim back the control of my life, and open up for being my own aerial rockstar. Now try to think of a situation where you felt really happy, where you felt really abundant, joy, and at peace. Try to bring a smile up on your lips. Smile for yourself. Now where can you feel the joy in your body? Maybe it's like butterflies in your stomach or in your belly. Maybe it's any other happy feeling. Maybe what makes you happy is doing more aerial yoga, inspiring others to do it. Sit there and feel this emotion of happiness. I want you to know that you can feel this happiness every day. Just like whatever you need to do to feel this happiness, go out there and do it. You really have the power to feel happy every day if you just step out there, trust in yourself, trust the process, enjoy the journey, and go out there with anything that makes you happy. Then when you're ready, come back in the here and now and slowly wiggle your toes and wiggle your fingers. Shake out the shoulders a bit and open up. Open your eyes. And now say thanks to yourself that you joined the class for today. And thank you so much from my part for joining today to do the class live with me today. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining. So what I would love to tell you now is that I would really, really love to invite all of you to join me next weekend. So it will be a whole weekend of aerial yoga, of growing your business, of deep spiritual practice to get every old stuff, like get rid of it and open up and really start living the life you truly want. So living a healthy life, a more happy life, a life where you are able to grow your business with more ease and joy. So you will feel more productive, like you will have more productivity, you will feel like there's more free time and you will be more abundant and free. So that's like what the next weekend is about. So I would really love to invite all of you to join the next weekend. So it's going to be from Friday to Sunday. And I'm going to start at the same time like we started today. So at my time, it's like 6 p.m. And for example, in Florida, it would be 3 p.m. And then it goes during the whole weekend until Sunday evening, Florida time. So for me, it would end like in the afternoon on Sunday. So everything is about aerial yoga, aerial flips and tricks, growing your business, and deeper spiritual practice to really tap into your aerial rockstar self. So I really hope to see you there. Really make sure to take the time, put it in your diary, and it's going to be in this group. It's going to be live, and we are 8 coaches going live in this group right here, and you can ask us any questions you have about aerial yoga, flips and tricks, growing your business, spiritual practice, like anything. Cool. Okay, so thank you so much, Johanna. Thank you for joining again today. And yeah, I hope to see you next weekend. So this class, it's kind of ended, like this series of regular classes from March till May is like kind of finished, but next weekend we will have a super big fun weekend and I hope to see you there. Thank you so much again everyone for joining. Now if you have any questions, feel free to put it in the comments, feel free to message me, and you will have more fun stuff if you check out my YouTube channel. And yeah, I'm going to wish you a wonderful Sunday and also a really, really great, awesome new week. So namaste and thank you so much for joining and see you next week.